Due to policies involving YouTube and COPPA, this disclaimer is to inform you that this video is not for YouTubers under 17. Viewer discretion advised. Thank you. Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with a very important video. Well, you're the retard-in-chief, Chump, Donald Chump, or should I say dumbass Chump, has finally done it. He has finally done it. We could be entering war with Iran pretty soon. Why? Because without the knowledge of the world, he decided, or not of the Congress, he decided to launch an airstrike, a non-provoked airstrike on some Iranian-based militant group, or what they allege was a militant group, and it ended up killing this guy right here. This guy is a top Iranian general by the name of Sulamia Quasi Sulamia. He's very popular in not only in Iran but in the Middle East. I even got this article here saying that Israel even had advance notice of U.S. plans to kill the general even before the airstrike even happened. And a few days ago, you had some protests from not just Iranians, but Iraqis at the U.S. embassy in Baghdad because they were not, U.S. was kind of not supposed to be there and they didn't want to be there. The Middle East is really angry at America, and it's all because of what happened over the past year. We had this endless war in the Middle East. It's destroyed. We got the situations with Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Israel, Palestine, just the Middle East in general is just Syria. It's just a freaking mess, and Israel and the United States have caused so much problems. They can't take it anymore, so they did this embassy, this protest. And here's a report from CNN that I want y'all to look at.
Outside the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. Embassy security firing tear gas and rubber bullets at protesters who are trying to climb the exterior walls and set fire to the complex. Gul Tazuz has the latest live from Istanbul. Update us, please.
Well, it's the second day of demonstrations outside the U.S.
Well, that was earlier, but we're not to get into that. So, yeah, Trump is even justifying that he claims that the general was plotting an attack on us. Well, we have no proof. And now, because of this, Iran is about to send us to freaking war. President Trump is about to send us to war. And Iran, don't think that Iran is not going to retaliate. You see, Iran is not the John family. They don't just forgive and move on. They're not Botham John's. The nation of Iran is not Botham John's family. Or that girl whose father got killed in that Texas shooting. They're not going to forgive the United States for this. They're going to find a way to retaliate, okay? Like I said before, they're not Botham John's family. Alright? This country, Iran is going to retaliate. The Middle East is going to retaliate. Take notes. So, there ain't going to be no forgiveness. There's about to be a whole freaking war. There's about to be some violence. About to be some shootings. About to be some blood shed. Ain't going to be no freaking forgiveness. So while some of y'all right now, while y'all focusing on the latest celebrity or the latest trend or whatsoever, this is what's happening, and it's going to affect this war, this potential war between the U.S. and Iran, and it's going to affect everybody. Everybody is going to be affected by this because already they're sending troops over there right now. Yeah, Chump is sending troops there right now, and it's about to be a bloodbath pretty soon. Give it a couple of months if at longest. Give it a couple of months at longest. And you know another reason why that Chump is doing this. You know this moron right here. Let me bring him back up. You know why this moron is doing this. Yeah, you know why this moron is doing this is because he's worried, he's trying to get reelected. He doesn't care about America, he's care about getting reelected and also trying to distract people from his impeachment case. All that mess he got into that got himself impeached. He's trying to find a way to get him out of impeachment and to get him reelected so he can cause more damage. Alright? So this retard right here thinks that starting a war, killing it all but much, at risk of killing everybody, is going to help him get reelected and is going to help boost him up and stuff like that. That's exactly what he thinks. He doesn't care about you. And watch, don't be surprised if they decide to bring back the draft. So especially black people in the military, don't be surprised if you're the first ones to go in the line and to kill you off. So this is another plan of mass extinction. Only it's not just black people, it's also going to be Arabs. It's going to be anybody that Trump wants to commit mass extinction of. War is the greatest way to commit mass extinction and mass killing. So don't be surprised that they also try to bring back the draft and try to get a lot of us to be forced into a draft situation, be forced us to fight his war that he basically caused, the mess he basically caused by his stupidity right here. Look at how stupid he looks. So don't be surprised. And y'all need to be paying attention because, we're about to see a whole lot of mess. We're about to see something very disturbing. It was bad enough we were still over there for a war that has never ended because of what happened with 9/11 and then the thing with Saddam Hussein and then the deals we made with Saudi Arabia and Israel and stuff like that. And the Libya situation, the Palestinian situation, even though, United States is supporting Israel over Israel screwing over the Palestinians, U.S. supporting Saudi Arabia screwing over the Yemen people, the attack on Libya that led to the Benghazi situation and all the black people over there being enslaved as well. The war in Iraq, I think I mentioned that earlier when I also talked about this country lying that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. That turned out the imaginary weapons of mass destruction that were that don't exist. The imaginary weapons that turned out did not, or the imaginary chemical attack that people claim happened in Syria. And why we were messing with them. And now we have this thing with Iran. And it's all because of him and not just Trump, but any of the recent presidents. And they're just basically America as a whole. Because America is beholden to the military complex because they get funding from the military complex and they want to make a huge, a lot of armed companies and a lot of weapon companies are starting to gain the stock. Look at the stock market when involved with weapons. Any company involved with the military or weapons, the military complex, notice that their stocks are rising up because of this whole thing with the freaking airstrike. See, this country is beholden to those guys. They get a lot of big donations. So it's really also about money too. So yeah, we are really about to get in a mess. And basically, America has committed a war crime to cause this situation. So basically, this whole killing of the general, a whole airstrike that was not called for, this was also a war crime. People are even saying this was a war crime. Of course, the mainstream media is celebrating this. They're supporting Trump on this. But the rest of us, we know that what he did was a war crime. Yeah, so basically, Trump, because he was not authorized to even, didn't get the approval of the Congress, he basically committed a war crime. But he ain't gonna get punished. None of those presidents who've done this before are getting punished for this. And then, of course, it's gonna be at the expense of us. Watch. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section, in description box. In the comment section. That's all I have to say for now. Just be aware, because this is about to get real. This is about to get worse. But that's all I have to say for now. Leave a comment on what you think. Make sure you like the video, share this video. That helps with notifications. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and make sure to hit that notification. If there is one, I'll be hopefully uploading this in different platforms. Make sure I'll also leave the links to all the different platforms that I have accounts of for y'all to follow me on whenever I do videos or posts or etc. But that's all I have to say. Trump is crazy. He's moron, and he's a warmonger. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.